What's up? My name's Henry DeWitt. This is
Haley Weaver.
And today we're going over a shark. I will say these facts are the best of the bunch. We have probably the greatest facts of all time today. We've had a lot of facts last week, but these facts are just ridiculous. First amazing fact, what just jumped out to everyone, right, is this. Get a load of this. This shark was pregnant. We opened it up. There were these massive things. No one knew what they were. Not even Dr. Klingler. Dr. Klingler didn't know what they were. So he was like, let's cut them open, right? We cut them open. Boom. 12 shark feti. Wasn't it amazing?
It was amazing.
It was absolutely amazing. We had a crowd around us buzzing. The whole crowd was buzzing, right? Everyone, it was just so much love from everyone. We loved it. Thank you, Aaron. We're here with some amazing people today.
So our first fact is that, well, sharks don't have bones. They're cartilaginous. And on there, if you go this way, it's smooth. But if you go this way, do this, Henry.
Oh my
God!
God!
It feels like sandpaper.
Feels like sandpaper.
Okay?
Genuinely feels like sandpaper. You can
What?
sand something with it.
What those are called? They're called placoids.
Okay.
Placoids.
Tell me
You know?
about 'em.
All right. So placoids, they're on the top layer. It's enamel. Where else do we have enamel?
In your teeth.
And then we have dentin.
What?
And then pulp cavity. So basically, they have teeth on their skin.
Their skin is teeth.
Amazing.
What is that? That's genuinely the coolest thing I've ever heard. Thank you, Haley, for that phenomenal fact. This fact is a good fact just because I like the name of this, okay? You call this one these holes right here. You see these little holes? You might not see these holes. This fact is a phenomenal fact because those holes are called ampullae of Lorenzini. That is an awesome word for it. I think that might be the coolest word ever. Better than foramen of Panizza, okay? Those are electroreceptors. They sense electricity somehow. I don't really know what the point of that is, but it's phenomenal.
The sharks don't have a neck, so
What?
it goes from the head to the body. But they do have, so they have these fins right here, pectoral fins.
Pectoral fins.
And
Wow.
we need some support right there. So we have this, it's not a bone because sharks don't have bones, but it's this is called the coracoid bar.
Coracoid bar. Do they have another bar? I think they do.
They do, back here, for the pubeo-ischio bar
Wow.
to support these fins,
Two bars.
the pelvic fins. This is our heart. It's two-chambered.
Two of them. It has an atrium and a ventricle. Boom. It distributes blood throughout the body to the gills, right? It's got to go through the gills, right, to get the oxygen. Then it comes back to the atrium, down to the ventricle, throughout the body. Phenomenal fact.
This is our first gill, the spiracle.
Shark facts. The common ancestor of sharks, the Gogo salacus, has bones, but sharks don't have bones. One thing about their tail that is also cool, right? It is not symmetrical, right? It's called the...
What do you think keeps them afloat?
I would say that they're, like every other fish, I would say that their air bladder keeps them afloat.
They don't have a swim bladder.
What?
They have a special oil that keeps it for buoyancy.
Is that why they're so oily?
Yeah, that's why we had a big mess.
Neutral buoyancy, that's a good word.
Neutral buoyancy.
Fire. Okay.
For their GI, we have the normal stomach right here. Then we would have the ascending duodenum. But then in this thing, if you cut this open, it's a spiral colon in there, and it goes
What?
right through the cloaca.
Now, what's a cloaca? Is that just where they defecate?
Not only defecate, but
No
also
way.
urinate and how they reproduce.
They do more than just defecate out of one port. In fact, I think, now that I'm hearing the word, cloaca means one port. Great word that you just taught me. Thank you so much for that. How do we know that it is a shorty, Haley?
Well, they would have these things right here. Claspers. Claspers. They would have two claspers right beside
What?
their pectoral fins.
Claspers.
Yeah. And we might be, well,
I'll
some
throw up a
babies
pic.
had them.
I'll throw up a pic of some shark claspers.
Yeah. Yeah, that one doesn't. This would be a female.
That might be all the facts for today. What a day of phenomenal facts. Greatest facts of all time. I don't think I'll be honest with you, we had the animal of the day. Everyone loved our animal today. At one point, everyone was gathered around. There was so much love just vibrating from everyone, just learning about our animal, and I loved it. This class is amazing. Huge shout out to Dr. Malready and Dr. Klingler for this class. Just learning, I love this class. Huge shout out to my lab group, Marky, Megan, and Haley. Haley absolutely killed it today, not only in the lab, but in the lab video. Special shout out to Megan for these phenomenal videos. She is the best videographer ever. I don't think there's a single videographer in the world better than Megan. Come back next week. We have some animal. What do we have?
We don't know yet. We'll
We
find
have-
out. It's a surprise ATA.
Next week, we have an elephant. Shout out to Shelby and Jordan. Huge shout out to Jordan. Jordan was locking us down heavy. All these facts come from actually Megan. She was locking us down heavy with these facts. Thank you, Megan. Shout out to Dr. Klingler for all these amazing evolution and just general shark facts. Huge shout out. Shout out Dr. Malready for, this is actually the fact of the day. Shout out Dr. Malready for this fact. His favorite shark is the sleeping Pacific shark. That is the fact of the day. Dr. Malready's favorite shark is the sleeping Pacific shark. His favorite shark is that because he personally dissected a 13-foot one. 13 or 14.
In this very lab.
What?
In this very
This lab is historic. Shout out Dr. Roush. Shout out everyone. Thank you so much. This day is awesome. Haley gets a special shout out today because she's wearing shark socks. Isn't that absolutely amazing? We're just like all shark today. We only care about sharks, and sharks are the best animal of the day and ever, honestly. Thank you, Dr. Malready, for filming this. He's the best. He's the